Tallulah and this is my vlog. Classic look today, ladies and gentlemen. When one has the opportunity to think of Chanel, one should bring that into one's day. That's just an aside. Bonjour Lulu, hat to hat, faded beret. One day somebody will paint that, not me, but somebody else will, whenever I've got a team of painting beret people. They're on their way, they just haven't arrived, caught on the 405. Anyway, that is beside the point. Today's question is, I have just moved to a big city, how can I find my community? Now this, ladies and gentlemen, is a very global phenomenon right now because, I have read the statistics. I did do geography, so I know all about migration from the countryside to the city, and this is what's happening on a worldwide scale. So people are leaving their communities, the people that they've grown up with per se, their family, friends and whatnot, and coming to make their fortune like a littlest hobo, and they're finding themselves very much alone. And that is a global problem, and the major thing is that without a community, it can be bad for your health. Listen, Malcolm Gladwell knows that very well in that book Outliers, which is a brilliant book, starts the whole book about how much it is for your actual physical health needed to feel part of a fabric of a society, basically. And how, especially I live in Los Angeles, so we spend a lot of time in our car. We're not even in the throngs of people walking up and down Fifth Avenue, gazing at shop windows lovingly at, stalls and things like that, thinking, no, we don't even have that. We're alone in our Priuses thinking when on earth the traffic's going to move. So that's very isolating, ladies and gentlemen. That's very bad for your health. It's not just a question of, oh, that's not very nice. No, it's, oh, that's not very nice. Your heart might stop. I'm not a doctor, but it's that level of distress. So my answer is, and I've researched this, so it's not just me having a pie in the sky idea. The idea is to integrate yourself into community, shop local. Now, this is getting harder and harder to find local shops around you because, the big people are coming in with their warehouses and their forklift trucks, which are a lot. I listened to one of those this morning and I thought that has to be one of the highest rated annoying noises. So obviously one wants to avoid warehouses as much as possible. And it is good for your health and to feel a part of the community, to know your shopkeepers, to know the artisans, to know the people that are peddling their melons and their wares around your house, because there are some. And I tell you what, you want to get in there before they become as an extinct as a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Honestly, because that would be a tragedy. The farmer's market is where you can actually look at the person that grew the carrots and you can ask them what to do with that kind of purple, because also you get like purple carrots in the farmer's market, where you get those in the big warehouse shops. But you start to form relationships with the people that are living and breathing around you, and that is good for your soul. So you need to look outside of your own house and even your own friend circle and think about the people that are actually doing business around you and start supporting them. Thus by integrating yourself into the community. Because I am very good friends, darling, with Tarina Tarantino, the wonderful designer of these pearls, if you've noticed them. They're gold. They are golden pearls. Yes, I shall declare it loud and clear. And she is a local jewelry designer here in Los Angeles, and everything is made locally. So not only are you becoming friends with the people that you are buying from and actually seeing them, not seeing some shop assistant who just ordered something, came from who knows where, probably not even this country that you're living in, but you're actually able to have a discussion with the person that was involved in making what you are then going to treasure for the rest of your life. I don't know you're going to treasure a carrot, but it will bring you good health and therefore you will treasure it. The downside of anything local is it may be a little more expensive, but what is the point of life? What are you spending your money on? It comes down to actual integral thought. Philosophy and all that, value of life and self. And now, listen, I did do my research, and on a global scale, buying locally is good because it cuts down on pollution. So not only are you integrating into a community, you are doing your part for lowering your carbon footprint. So stick that in your local carrot pipe and smoke it, darling. So the sandwich of the day is, of course, the local food sandwich. Whatever you can find around about you. Obviously edible thing. Although I did read today, somebody had been eating gravel for the last 15 years and he's never been happier. So, I don't want to discount the fact that you might want to eat rocks. But if you do want to eat normal edible foods, then head to your local farmer's market and, see what's around you and smell it. Because I tell you, you'll be knocked for six by some of the smells you'll get from a pepper. I never knew peppers were that peppery until I went to a market. Peter Piper picked a peck for hers. Yeah, even try and say it gives you a little tongue twister. So there you go, darling. Eat local, buy local, and live forever. I mean, obviously that's not a guarantee, it's just a thought. Bon appetit.